Back to another episode of this game. Um, so I have 9.7 thousand groschen. So yeah, that's something. I have to repair my warhorse gear. I think I am gonna do some quests. Not that. Not that. Um. Yeah, I'll do the Waldesians. Okay, so. Okay, gotta go to Ushitz. Ushitz? Ushitz? I don't know. So my tactic of going back and forth to Skalitz to sell my stuff is so far working, but there is a slight problem. Slight problem is fact that eventually these guys aren't going to have enough money to buy my stuff. So, I'm I'm hoping that the trader, once I get that open, just that'll be a steady supply of income and I can build more stuff, because this whole Skalitz trick isn't gonna last forever. I mean, it's got me, what, close to 17,000k groschen, maybe a little bit more. I mean, I'd have to add it up from all the videos, but it's got me a lot of money. I mean, I can always bet on arena fights or actually participate in the arena.
Yeah.
Oh God, when you ass.
See you later.
Why wouldn't I? Hey, hold on. Why isn't my... Oh, you need more than that, I guess. More than one flower.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Ushitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
$417 groschen. Jeez, no. Okay.
Heel.
Here, boy. Okay, so. This account was written down by questioned heretic. Wait, hold on. Kind of didn't read that. So, okay. At first 1 p. I began my pilgrimage in Ushitz, a den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating. So I left that corrupt place at once. And once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads and didn't know which way to go, so I fell on my knees and prayed. My prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground and showed the right path. On I went through this sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of a thousand-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen in their towers. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the sound the jaws of the behemoth. His broken teeth jutted up like the heavens, like the tombstones of the Moabites. So I went through the mouth of the beast, and by the road I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. And I left their house and saw two widows weeping and keening. I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. What the hell? I went further along the edge of the world and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan washed up by the sea. Then I saw two bridges over the river Jordan, and the devil tempted me and tried to lure me to the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will. Then I finally saw it, the gateway to the Garden of Paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by men of straw, but they saw I was a good Christian, let me enter therein. These were the last words, okay. Jeez, okay. What? Where did... Okay, wait, what's my... Local tavern, okay. I don't need the thing, it just is blocking my line of sight, so...
As you wish.
Alehouse maid. Hello, ma'am.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you? God be with you.
Here we are.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Would you like a new job? I'm looking for someone to care for the horses at my stables.
I can't go until this matter with Pye is sorted out. The old groom would flay me alive if I tried to leave. Come and see me again after. Good luck to you.
God save you. Good luck then.
How's it going? Good luck to you.
Okay, wait. So... Temple of the Bride of the Antichrist.
My pleasure.
Why? He's a named NPC, but I can't speak with him.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Care to try your hand at dice?
I've only got 2 hands.
Good luck. The best of health. We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so. Okay, well.
Not afraid of anything, eh? Not afraid of anything, eh? I'd like a beer. Ale! Use your head, man. You lose everything. Ah, come on. All some I had to throw.
Okay, I parted with 13 grosh and I couldn't care less. I'm just. Oh god. How many times it's only 8:30. Wow. So I got some cake. Huh.
I'll be right back with that.
Hey!
There. Satisfied?
Pour me one.
I'll bring it right away. Coming.
Cheers! May the Lord watch over you.
There.
To good
Satisfied?
neighbors.
Huh. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I read the book.
I'll have to get my own ale.
Service is a bit slow here today.
I'll have to get my own.
Towards the rising sun, so east, I guess.
I have a few more questions about the investigation, Monsignor.
Ask away, my son.
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Well, I'm not from Ujits exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them. And they don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face, if a bit simple-looking. You'll have a much better chance of learning their secrets.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Very well, then. How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Ushitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
But that doesn't necessarily mean any of them are from Ujits. Maybe they just meet here.
That is indeed possible, but I want certainty, not conjecture.
Who are these Valdensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation. Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt, and assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor. Sorry, Father. I'm afraid I'm not up to reading that document.
That's all right, lad. My scribe has a truly dreadful scrawl. I began my pilgrimage in Ujits, a den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating. So I left that corrupt place at once. The only place I could make out was the local tavern. And at once I saw another abomination. The temple of the bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads and didn't know which way to go. So I fell on my knees and prayed, and my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the right path. On I went, through this sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth, and his broken teeth jutted up to the heavens like the tombstones of the Moabites. So I went through the mouth of the beast, and by the road I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. Then I left their house and saw 2 widows weeping and keening. I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. I went further along the edge of the world, and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan washed up by the sea. Then I saw 2 bridges over the river Jordan, and the devil tempted me and tried to lure me to the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will. And then I finally saw it, the gateway to the Garden of Paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by men of straw, but they saw I was a good Christian and let me enter therein.
That sounds rather insane.
As I say, he was probably raving. Do you recognize any of those places?
No, but I can look for them.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
So, I have a theory. You said towards the rising sun. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. Shrine, so finger of Christ, that's on the left-hand side. Wait. So, Queen in their towers. So, Queen, as in bees. I journeyed further on, and his broken teeth. Broken buildings, okay.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Shut the fuck up and just eat. Wait, hold on. 2 bridges. Or wait, hold on. It's to the right. So is there a bridge over this way? No. Oh god.
Shame I can't swim.
I'm not trying to swim. Aw. My clothes are all dirty.
God be with you.
Do you know anything about local brawlers?
Why do you ask?
I like a good punch-up myself, so I'm keen on meeting like-minded fellows.
Then you're in luck, because I'm in charge of all the fights here. You want to join in right now? Or have you any questions? Take care now.
Okay. And by the road I saw the abode of the Apostle Peter. Okay, wait, so saw a house. I had the fruits of their labor. Huh? Okay, wait, what? Man of straw. I'm looking for a farm. I just realized that. I'm looking for a farm, so because that's scarecrows. Shadow of 2 widows. 2 houses. Okay, hold on. I need to go back to Ushitz and start over again. Okay, so. Hey, Pebbles. Okay, so. Rising sun. Finger of God. Thousand-headed workers. Teeth the behemoth. Wait, hold on. Okay, now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm supposed to keep on heading straight. Okay, well. Guarded by men of straw. Foliage.
It seems I found it. A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
On place. God, I love lemons. I don't know why. Something about them. Just maybe it's because they're sour. Ugh. Okay, so wait until about noon.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
I'm looking for the owner of this cross. Do you happen to know whose it is?
No. I don't. But why not ask the priest? He blesses all the crosses in the village.
Thanks. I'll ask him.
Take care.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Fuck. Got lemon juice in my eye. God. Shit. Ow. God, when you prick, you remember me?
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep at home.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask, Hal?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you.
Why?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanu sent you here to help him.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hannah sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
You and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. Surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanish too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, We ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church they'd pray the usual way. But at home it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
Right, I'll get on with it.
See you later.
Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord, on these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time
before they come for me. I know.
What are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side, although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? You may come for us at dawn.
Hey, you bastard! What are you doing creeping? What were you expecting? Hand over your coin! You want coin, do you? For the funeral, I suppose? A coffin and a priest? Sorry, but your old woman will have to pay for that. Better start running if you don't want to die. Come now, no need to get upset. It's just a bit of banter, nothing more. So, I'll be on my way then. Farewell.
I could do with a bite to eat.
God, when you fuck, I need your help. God, when... Excuse me. Oh.
So, I went to check on the Bower farm, and I don't have good news.
Do tell.
They most certainly are heretics, at least as far as I can tell.
Are you sure? What did you hear?
They're afraid the vicar will be coming after them.
Who wouldn't fear that? That swine finds fault with everyone.
Well, it's not like you'd have to try too hard. Mrs. Bower plans to confess everything.
Confess what, exactly?
Most likely her faith. The people of the farm were trying to discourage that, but her mind's made up.
Oh, good Lord, that's all I need. What am I to do?
I don't know, but we have to help them.
You're quite right. You have to talk them out of it, Hal. You must convince them to run.
Me? And what am I supposed to say to them? I'm the one who's been hunting them down.
So who better? Do you think they'll listen to me? I'm a priest. If there's anyone they can't abide, it's me. You have to try at least. For their own good and for yours, Hal.
You're right. Someone has to help them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Now hurry. You never know when the vicar might come for them. Take care.
Come on, Pebbles. We have people to save.
Yeah.
Should probably stay at an inn just to sleep and eat, but you know what? No. There's more important things to do than sleep and eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
God's blessings.
Mistress Bauer,
What is it you need?
I've come to ask something of you.
Have you? And just who are you, young man?
That doesn't matter. The important thing is that I want to help you and your husband.
I admit that I'm a little confused. You've come to ask me something, but at the same time you want to help me. What's going on?
I want to ask you not to confess to the vicar. Just take your husband and get out of here while there's still time.
I have no idea why you're so taken with my fate, or how you found out about my intentions. But I'll tell you one thing. Changing my mind is out of the question. I won't betray my faith, nor my brothers in Christ.
Believe me, I know how cowardly it feels to flee. What it's like to abandon your nearest and dearest when they need you most.
Then you must understand why I can't do the same.
I do. But I also know that if I died that day, I would have achieved nothing by it. Whereas this way, I live on.
And what are you living for? Revenge?
Maybe. What of it? The important thing is that I'm alive, and I still have a life to do with as I please, and so could you. You can convert more people to your creed, instead of being scoffed at as they drag you to the pyre.
I'm sorry, but I just can't act otherwise. I've had enough of persecution, of living in fear and hiding who I truly am. I want to live and die in God's truth, not falsehood.
But that's madness.
You'd better go. And although I don't quite understand your motives, I thank you for your words. Good luck then.
Ah! Guess I'll try and lie to the vicar and tell him that there's nothing here.
Good health to you.
I found them, Monsignor.
Pardon me?
I found the heretics.
Really? And who are they?
The Bauer family and their entire household.
Well, I expect you to give me some evidence. In the last few days, I've been hearing how practically everyone here is a heretic.
I found that place the captive heretic talked about, and I found a family cross there. It took a bit of asking around, but I learned it belongs to the Bauers. Their farm isn't far from here, to the north. And then all I had to do was go there and do a little spying.
What of it? What did you hear?
Surprisingly, nothing suspicious.
Nothing? And how are they praying?
Normally. They said the prayer just like anyone else.
And they said nothing at all that was out of the ordinary?
Not a word.
That's odd. They are the only people around here who seem likely to be heretics. Well, I suppose I'll have to deal with this matter myself. I have no further use for your services. You may go.
All right, Father.
Farewell.
Damn, I'm actually really sad that I failed that mission.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Hey. Oh, food.
You can't sleep here. Be gone right now. Where do you think you are? Go and sleep somewhere else.
See, I'm waiting because I'm trying to see if he wakes up and goes to the farm, or if he just stays here the entire time. Oh, God. Oh, he's awake. Never mind. Why can't I? Huh. I guess just because I did the quest for him, it's... Go to Pribyslavitz. I need to fucking sleep. So, with 11,000 groschen,
I've decided what to build.
yeah, fucking ass
Good
up.
choice. Come with me.
Oh, I thought he was actually gonna run.
We're going to build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
Ooh. Generates what? 50 coin? That's it?
Marius, there's work to be done.
Come along with me then, and we'll start building.
We're gonna build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've...
why not build beehives?
There's work to be done.
Ow.
That shouldn't take too long. Come along with me and we'll take a look at the site.
I might, just in between episodes, try and get most of this place done. Because I'm just saying, like, to do all this on camera is gonna take forever.
Maybe you should have done that a long time ago.
You're right there.
We're gonna build here?
Right here. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
What's that?
I want to visit the traders just to see what they have. I mean, I don't have any money, but...
God be with you.
Take care.
But yeah, I might do some of this off camera and then, I don't know. Just depends on honestly if I feel like just putting up with that. 'Cause to get several thousand groschen is a pain in the ass. And to get it and bring it here and everything, just, it's...
A bit of extra coin never hurts.
Yeah, it's a chore. Only 122 groschen. But if I'm right, yeah, I should be able to make income. It's just... Oh my gosh. So... Wait, hold on. So... I have 26 people and I go down... Jesus, okay, well... I'm gonna sleep and end this episode here. And then... Off camera I'm gonna farm a bunch of money. by doing my little scalus trick and pray to the Lord above that there's somebody that'll actually buy my stuff. Or, well, someone that actually has enough money to buy it. Yeah, so I think I'm getting this episode here. See you guys next time.